Hi second graders, and welcome to part 2, today's lesson. I'm so excited to jump into our skill that we'll be practicing today. So we just finished our nonfiction text volcanoes, and the skill we'll be practicing today is explaining how images clarify text. So remember, the word clarify means more clear, and we also know that in a text we don't just pay close attention to the words, but we also look closely at the pictures. The pictures tell us so much information about the text. So today we'll be looking closely at the pictures and finding details that help us learn more about the topic. So let's go ahead and look at our steps. Step 1, retell the gist of the text. Step 2, what part of the text does the picture connect to? Step 3, look closely at picture details and notice ones that are not in the words. Step 4, how does the picture help you understand the words? So remember, I'll be doing a practice question first, following our steps, and then we'll practice one together, and then it'll be your turn to log into Google Classroom so that we can see how your brain grew today. So let's go ahead and jump in. So our first question that I'll be answering is thinking, which of the following details, or which detail can I find only in the picture and not in the words? So we're looking for details in the picture that are not in the words. So this picture right here is of the ring of fire. We can tell by looking at the heading. So let's go ahead and follow our steps to try to figure out what details are in the pictures and not just in the words. Step number 1, retell the gist of the text. So remember, the gist of the text is what the text is mostly about. We know this is a nonfiction text all about volcanoes. All throughout this text, we learned how volcanoes erupt, we learned how they form, and then we learned about many famous volcanoes all around our world. So that's the gist of our text. Step 2, what part of the text does the picture connect to? So we know based on the heading and the picture that this page teaches us all about the Ring of Fire, which is a really important element or a part of our world that contains volcanoes. Step 3, look closely at the picture details and notice details that are in the picture but not in the words. So looking closely at this picture, and also reading our words, we know that the words on these pages, just to summarize for you guys, these words really tell us exactly what the Ring of Fire is and how it's the source of many earthquakes and volcanoes on our Earth. However, one detail that I noticed in the picture, and that is a detail that's not in the words, is where exactly it's located in terms of what countries it's between, and that it really surrounds the Pacific Ocean. So we can tell based on the picture that the Ring of Fire is surrounding the Pacific Ocean, and that it's between countries like between continents like North America and Asia, and South America and Australia. So this picture really clarifies where exactly the Ring of Fire is and gives us a little more detail on what it looks like and what its shape is. So looking at step number 4, how does the picture help you understand the words? So this picture helps us understand exactly what the Ring of Fire looks like, where exactly it's located, what continents, what continents it's between, and its shape. So those are the details that I noticed. So now, friends, we're going to do a practice question together, following our steps. All right, friends, this is the image that we'll be looking at. And remember, the question is, what detail can we find in the picture that is not in the words? So I'm going to quickly read this little bottom section here. It says, after the mountain collapsed, there were more eruptions. In one, a small cinder cone of ash and lava was formed. This cinder cone pokes out of the lake. It is called Wizard Island. So as we can tell from this caption, we're learning exactly what Wizard Island is. So let's start following our steps. Step number 1, retell the gist of the text. As I said in my model question, we know that this text is all about volcanoes, learning how they erupt, how they are created, and we're learning all about different volcanoes around the world. Step number 2, what part of the text does the picture connect to? Looking at the picture and looking at the heading, we know that we're learning all about Crater Lake and how it came to be, and we're learning also exactly what Wizard Island is and how it was created. Step number 3, look closely at the picture details and notice ones that are not in the words. So this is where I need your help, friends. I need you guys to take a look at this picture and the words. Think about what the words said. And I want you guys to think, what details do you notice in the picture but not in the words? And these details should be a detail that helps you learn more about the topic. So take a look at the picture and think, what details do I notice in the picture that I don't read about in the words? Feel free to shout it out to yourself or the person next to you. Great job, friends. So one detail that I noticed personally is I noticed that Wizard Island is located on the south part of Crater Lake. So that is the bottom part of Crater Lake. So that is a detail that is not described in the words, but it's something I learned just looking at the picture. So that's a detail that I noticed that stands out in the picture, but it's not something that I learned in the words. So step number 4, how does the picture help you understand the words? The picture helps me understand the words better because it shows me exactly where Wizard Island is located. All right, friends, now it's your turn to log into Google Classroom. So please pause the video here. And if you guys need it, I will read the question and show you the picture for your turn section. So go ahead and open that up. And then take a look at this picture as I read the question. So the question is, which of the following is a detail found only in the picture, not in the words? So I'll quickly read the words on the page and then I'll read the I'll read the options for your answer. So the words say, ash and steam pour out of the mountain. Hot melted rock rises up inside the mountain. Suddenly a spray of glowing hot ash shoots out. It is an eruption. More melted rock is forced out. It spills down the side of the volcano in a burning hot river. Anything that cannot move is burned. So remember, the question is, which of the following is a detail found only in the picture, not in the words? The options are A, lava is mostly red in color. B, an eruption is a spray of glowing hot ash. C, anything that cannot move is burned or buried by the lava. D, melted rock spills down the side into a burning hot river. Which detail is found only in the picture, not in the words? All right, friends, I'm so excited to see your responses and see you tomorrow.